basketball tournament here at Plainfield High School for Headline Education. Tonight's first round contest features the Royal Plainfield Lakers first point initiating on Orioles. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to all coaches, players, and fans of Avon High School, with a special welcome to Superintendent Dr. Hardeman, Principal Rick Adcock, Athletic Director Brad Holsinger, and Assistant Athletic Director Raymond Harvey.
All right, well, good evening, fans. Welcome in here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Rob Kendall is my name. It is Hendricks County Varsity Basketball, Plainfield and Avon, right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. It's round one of the Hendricks County basketball tournament, coming to you live from Plainfield High School, where the Quakers will play host to the Avon Orioles. These teams have already met, opening up the 2012 campaign in the regular season, and it was Avon that was victorious. As we get going here tonight, I want to take a moment to thank some of our sponsors, including the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, Plainfield Eye Care, and Sweet Treats in Avon. And we want to start out by thanking our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Certainly could not do this without them. So special thanks to the Hendricks County Flyer and their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. Let's thank Jay's Tree Farm, located at 755 East Joppa Road in Mooresville. They're open from 9 to 5:30 weekends and 3 to 5:30 during the week. Jay's Tree Farm is a great place for family outings and traditions and offers fresh, fragrant trees. And Creekside Family Dentistry invites you to come see Dr. Reed Johnson. They're located at 410 West Main Street in Plainfield. Dr. Johnson has 20 years of service and focuses on family, cosmetic, implant dentistry. For more information, call them today at 838-6684 or learn more on the web at drreedjohnson.com. And the Plainfield Eye Care Center is located at 1855 Stafford Road in Plainfield. They're open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Friday. They can be reached at 803-2368, found on the web at plainfieldeyecare.com. They provide expert eye care, fashionable glasses, specialty contact lenses, and more since 1961. They congratulate Dr. Schaefer on his retirement and welcome Dr. Megan Walton as their newest optometrist. And Sweet Treats. Do you remember old-fashioned values, good food, and good times? Do you remember an ice cream cone on a warm summer's eve and a cherry Coke from the fountain at the corner drugstore? Sweet Treats is a classic bakery and soda shop that does remember when, serving delicious bakery and food items in Avon 6 days a week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sweet Treats is located at US 36 and Dan Jones, right behind CVS Pharmacy. Bring in a ticket stub from any Avon sporting event or mention you heard this ad and receive 10% off your purchase. Stop in for a visit and let Sweet Treats take you back to way back when. And those are our sponsors for tonight's game. Special thanks to all of them for enabling us to come out and bring you Plainfield and Avon varsity basketball all year long right here on AudioSportsOnline.com, your home for Plainfield and Avon varsity basketball. Let's take a look at our starters for tonight's game. For the Avon Orioles, it will be number 5, Jordan Rhodes, a senior. Number 21 is Brandon Peters, a freshman. 24, Carter Van Wansel, a junior. 42, Aaron Bodie, a senior. And 45, Connor Funkhauser, a sophomore. So Rhodes, Peters, Van Wansel, Bodie, and Funkhauser, your starters for the Avon Orioles. For the Plainfield Quakers, number 4 is Jake Jay, a senior. 20, Max Kurkowski, a freshman. 22 is Josh Courtney, a senior. 23 is Garrett Patton, a sophomore. And number 33 is Jake Maple, a freshman. So Jay, Kurkowski, Courtney, Patton, and Maple, the starters for the Plainfield Quakers. Got about 4.5 minutes left up on the clock. Both teams now headed out to their respective locker rooms. And so we will take a bit of a pause here real quick, get you ready. We'll come back, have the national anthems, the starting lineups, and then we will have varsity basketball right here on AudioSportsOnline.com.
Avon Orioles and your Plainfield Quakers. And here's the lineup. First for against the Orioles of Avon High School. Starting to go at 6' senior number 5, Jordan Rhodes. Starting at 4, the 6'3" freshman number 21, Brandon Peters. Starting at 4, the 6'4" junior number 24, Carlos Alonso. Starting at 4, the 6'4" sophomore number 45, Connor Funkhausen. And starting at center, 6'5" senior number 42, Aaron Lowe. The order of the coach line, Jason Young, and assistant line, Tom Nichols. And now, the starting lineup for your Plainfield Quakers. Starting at guard, Mile 11, senior number 4, Jake Jay. Starting at another guard, 5'11", sophomore number 23, Garrett Bradley. Starting at 4, the 6'4" freshman number 20, Max Rubikowski. Starting at another 4, the 6'4" senior number 22, Josh Murphy. And starting at center, 6'1" freshman number 33, Jay Maple. The Raiders coach by Andy Weaver, assisted by Andy Dukes.
All right, so here we go. Both teams starting lineups introduced. Both squads out on the floor. And we are just about ready for basketball. Plainfield will be the home team on scoreboard. Home whites, red letters and numbers. Avon, the visitors, black jerseys, gold letters and numbers. Rob Kendall is my name. I'll be your guide throughout the evening, and we are just about ready to get this thing started here on AudioSportsOnline.com. And it'll be Bodie for the Orioles. Tip it up against 33 Maple for the Quakers. Tip is controlled by Avon, and Rhodes will walk it up across the 10-second line. Van Wansel, right side, over to Peters, 3-ball up, and good, 3-0 Avon. Full court press. Quakers get it across, and beating everybody back, and in for two is Jake Jay. Three to two, Avon with the lead in the ball. Peters in the corner to Rhodes. Peters another three. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Courtney. Here comes Plainfield. Nice spin move. Shot up. No good. Rebound pulled out of there by Courtney, and he is fouled and will shoot two. So Josh Courtney heads to the foul line. And it's now a 3-3 ball game. Second one is no good. And here comes Avon back the other way. Game now tied. Pass down inside to Funkhauser. Now there's a steal. And here comes Jay pressing for the Quakers. Back the other way. Jay down inside. Shot up. No good. Rebound pulled out of there. I believe that was number 20, Kurkowski. Couldn't get it to go. Rhodes comes back with it. Pushing back the other way. Shot from Van Wansel is blocked. And now here comes Plainfield back the other way. And back and forth we go. We got a whistle and a stoppage of play, and I think we're going to get a two-shot foul coming up for the Quakers. So Plainfield with 6:13 to play in a tied ball game. We'll head to the free throw line. And I believe That is 22, Josh Courtney, who does make the first. One more on the way. Courtney, a senior. One more on the way. Shot is up. It is good. And Avon now trails by 2. Around the horn it comes to Peters. Peters skips it across court to Van Wansel. Van Wansel dribbles towards the center of the floor. As Avon works it around the horn, Rhodes has it. In the corner, Van Wansel 3-ball, up and good. Carter Van Wansel for 3. As Plainfield quickly breaking the press back the other way. Patton got it down inside to Maple. Maple couldn't get it to go, and we got a foul. I'll check that. I think they're just going to call that an out of bounds. Ball sails out of bounds. It will belong to Avon. 6-5. Avon with the lead. 2 3-balls for Avon. Has accounted for their points thus far. Ball knocked away out of bounds. And it'll belong to Avon. Rhodes to throw it in. Van Wansel to the hole. Pass down inside to a wide open Funkhauser, who will lay it up and in for 2. And now the full court press applied by the Orioles. Avon gives it up to Plainfield. Plainfield across the timeline. 3-ball up, no good. That was number 13, Will Williams, a sophomore. Will Williams' shot was no good. But a jump ball is called. Possession arrow will belong to Plainfield. And we'll see now what Plainfield can come up with. Quick inbound. Now a long jumper from Courtney, no good. Rebound put up and in for 2. That was Bobby Jensen. Now Avon quickly runs back the other way. And Bodie puts it up and in for 2. And now a steal by Peters. Peters off the glass, up and in, and count it in the foul. So Brandon Peters extends the lead. It's now 10-7, 4:37 left to play here in the, 12-7 with 4:37 left to play in the first quarter.
In the game for the Quakers, number 31, Tim Ballard. Also in the game for the Quakers, number 33, Jacob Maple.
Shot is up, and Peters uses the bank to put it home. Plainfield with the ball. Williams over to Bowdy. Jones to Williams. And Tim Bowdy with it. Ball comes around the horn to Williams. Skips it up top. Bowdy fakes the 3. Dribbles inside. Now kicks it up top to Patton. Patton, a long jumper. No. Rebound tipped up. Comes out to Funkhauser. Here comes Avon. In the corner, Van Wansel, an open 3. No good. Rebound swatted up in the air. It's a live ball. And it ends up coming to the Quakers. 3:39 left to play here in the first quarter. Oh, man. Funkhauser got nailed by Maple. No call. Plainfield ends up with the ball. Referee's letting it go early on. And now Williams will restart the offense. Williams dribbles all the way to the right side. Now Bowdy, a long two, no good from the free throw line. And Wanzel grabs the rebound. Here comes Rhodes. Rhodes going to take it all the way, no good. Saved by Bowdy to Van Wanzel, puts it on the floor. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Plainfield. And with 2:56 to play in the first quarter, Plainfield will restart the offense and try to get back in the ball game. Trail by 6, 13-7. And now Williams and Plainfield going to spend a quick timeout. I want to take a moment to thank our corporate video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer. Certainly couldn't do this without them. Special thanks to Dave and Harold and everyone at the Flyer. I appreciate them helping us bring you Plainfield and Avon varsity basketball all year long. .244 left to play first quarter. Rob Kendall is my name. Thanks for joining us here tonight on Audio Sports Online, where it's a 13-7 ball game. Quakers trail the Orioles early on. Bowdy with it high on the wing. Now the ball to the foul line. Now comes up top to Williams, right side. Luke Jones in the corner. Jumper no. Loose ball tipped up. Pulled out of there. I believe that was Helm bringing it down for, I'm sorry. Not Helm. Bloom bringing it down for Avon. And Van Wanzel with the basket back the other way, making it 16-7. Williams towards the hole, picks up the dribble, nowhere to go with the ball, now fires it back up top. Great defense, and now the ball out of bounds is what they'll call it, 1:21 to play. Inbound quickly to Jones, and I think they're going to call a travel on Plainfield. So a bit of a drought here for the Quakers. 16-7 the score. Now a nice, nearly takeaway, ends up back in the hands of Levi Bailey. And Levi Bailey puts it in for two. Nearly a steal by the Quakers. A little gamble there, went for the ball. And if they went for the ball, unfortunately for them, and if you're an Avon fan watching our broadcast tonight, that ball ended up in his possession. Williams for two. Makes it an 18-9 ball game. Orioles doubling up the Quakers as we near the end of the first. Again, nearly a steal by Jones. Bloom with it. Gives it off to Van Wanzel, takes it to the foul line. Now a steal by Williams. And they'll race towards the basket. Williams picks up the dribble, thought about a three, flips it over to Bowdy. Bowdy will try a three. It's up. It's no good. Rebound Van Wanzel. And now a steal. Jones got it. Man, he has been all over it thus far for Plainfield. Now he'll try a three, and it's good. Luke Jones for three. Bloom a jumper, no good, and that'll bring about the end of the first quarter. 18-12, Avon with the lead as we've played one. And we'll take a moment to tell you about some of our sponsors for tonight's game. including Jay's Tree Farm, located at 755 East Joppa Road in Mooresville. They're open from 9 to 5:30 weekends and 3 to 5:30 during the week. Jay's Tree Farm is a great place for family outings and tradition and offers fresh, fragrant trees. And Creekside Family Dentistry invites you to come see Dr. Reed Johnson. They're located at 410 West Main Street in Plainfield. Dr. Johnson has 20 years of service and focuses on family, cosmetic, and implant dentistry. For more information, call them today at 838-6684 or learn more on the web at drreedjohnson.com. And Plainfield Eye Care Center is located at 1855 Stafford Road in Plainfield. They're open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Friday. They can be reached at 803-2368 and found on the web at plainfieldeyecare.com. They provide expert eye care, fashionable glasses, specialty contact lenses, and more since 1961. They congratulate Dr. Schaefer on his retirement and welcome Dr. Megan Walton as their newest optometrist. Plainfield has the ball. They're down by 6. We begin the second period. Could have been much worse for the Quakers. They were down 11 and then got the final 5 points of the quarter. In the corner, Bowdy a 3. Yes! Tim Bowdy for 3. And it's now a 3-point game. 8-0 run for the Quakers. Long jumper from Peters back the other way. That's no good. Rebound fought for, pulled down there by Williams. Here comes Plainfield running back the other way. Ball on the floor. Picked up. Jumper. No good. Traveling called. .6:52 left to play in the first half. Rhodes to the corner to Peters. Peters puts it on the floor. Now dribbles towards the free throw line. Over to Klein. Klein. Oh, that's Bodie. Might have got away with a walk there. Loose ball fought for, tipped up, comes back, and he'll put it up and in for 2. And a whistle. Stoppage of play. 6:23 left to go in the half. Inbound coming here for the Quakers. The trail by 5, 20-15, 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. And pass in and up and in for 2. Levi Bailey for 2. Three ball is up and no good from Kurkowski. Rebound pulled out of there. And the ball comes ahead to Klein. Peters a 3. No. Rebound Rhodes. Rhodes down into the big guy Bailey, and they're going to get Williams reaching in. Foul called on Williams. That'll be the second on the Quakers of the half. 5:37 left to play in the first quarter. First half, I should say. Again, Rob Kendall is my name. Thanks for joining us tonight right here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Certainly pleased to have you with us wherever you're tuning in from. Long inbound, tipped up. It's stolen away. It's going to come into the hands of Plainfield. And again, Johnny on the spot was Luke Jones. He got the shot blocked that time, but he was the man who tipped it away, and it enabled the Plainfield turnover. Plainfield to force the turnover. Long inbound, nearly a steal. Williams tracks it down. 5:25 left to play in the quarter. Williams, left side, he'll pull up. It is a long 2. And it's no good. Klein's got it. Left side, dribbles to the foul line, picks up his dribble in the corner to Peters. Peters got away with a feet shuffle there, and as a result gets a three-pointer. And now a whistle. And we'll see what the call is. Didn't see a foul called. Definitely a whistle that stopped play. Regardless, Plainfield will end up with the ball. 25-15 to score. 5 minutes to play. First half. Going up and in for two was Courtney. And the senior cuts the lead to 8. Avon with the lead in the ball. 25-17 the score. Rhodes to Van Wansel. A three ball from Carter Van Wansel is good. Klein, nice two there in transition. And that'll make it 30-17. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play. Three ball, no good. Loose ball fought for. Van Wansel ends up with it. Pass ahead. Three ball up, no good. And the shot is up. Are they going to count it? Yes, they will. Courtney with the chance to complete the three-point play. 30-19. Shot is up, and it is good. Three ball is up, and good. Rhodes for three, 33-20 the score. The lane, shot is up, no good. Loose ball fought for, pulled out of there. And a jump ball is called, and that's going to be Jake Maple in there fighting for Plainfield. 3:10 to play, 33-20 the score. Van Wansel a three. It's up and good. Carter Van Wansel for three. And now we're going to get a timeout called by Plainfield. And as they do that, take a moment to thank our friends at Sweet Treats. Well, we'll take a moment here and thank Sweet Treats at the halftime timeout. We'll tell you all about them here in just a few moments. Inbound. back the other way. Funkhauser able to put it in for two. 38-20 the score. Now a sizable 18-point lead. Whistle, hoop, and the harm. And Courtney with a chance for another three-point play opportunity, which will make it 38-22. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled down. And now there's a steal coming back the other way. Shot is up. It's no good. Loose ball tipped up. Pulled down by Courtney, and he'll go up and in for two. 38-24 the score. Plainfield now down by 14. Avon continuing to move the ball, and Rhodes to the foul line. Traveling call. Still at the minute 37 to play. Ball will turn over to the Quakers. Williams, jumper from the foul line. Up, no. Rebound pulled down. Puts it on the floor. Goes up and in for two. Nice hustle play. And a 6-0 run for Plainfield has cut the lead to 12. 38-26. Klein with it. Looks down inside. Comes up top to Rhodes. Rhodes. Head coach Andy Weaver for the Quakers. Pleading for some defense. Funkhauser, spin move. Has the size advantage on the defender and able to make it in for two. Jones, a pesky defender, but giving up quite a bit of size there to Funkhauser, and it resulted in 2 points. Now Jones, great move. Couldn't get the layup to go, unfortunately. He is a very pesky player, you would say. And Funkhauser back the other way for two. 42-26 the score. 22 seconds to play. In the first half, Plainfield can play for the final shot if they so desire. To the hole, off the glass, and in for two. Williams for twos. 8 seconds to play. Rhodes to the hole. Goes up, no good. Tipped up, swatted away. Klein will catch it. He'll heave it. It will not go. And that'll do it for the first half. 42-28 the score. We'll take a break. Be back the second half here on Audio Sports Online. But before we do that, let's take a moment to thank our friends at Sweet Treats. Remember when listening to Superman on the radio was all there was? Remember when your friends and family dining together and enjoyed it? Remember when bakeries were real and coffee didn't cost $4 a cup? Sweet Treats is a classic bakery and soda shop that does remember when. Serving delicious bakery and food items in Avon 6 days a week from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sweet Treats is located at US 36th and Dan Jones Road, right behind CVS Pharmacy. Bring in a ticket stub from any Avon sporting event or mention you heard this ad and receive 10% off your purchase. Stop in for a visit and let Sweet Treats take you back to way back when. All right, we'll take a break. Be back. Second half, 42-28. Avon leads it over Plainfield here on AudioSportsOnline.com. All right, here we go, fans. Back with the second half here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Rob Kendall is my name. Thanks for joining us here tonight, where it is halftime. Plainfield Quakers trail the Avon Orioles by a score of 42-28. Both teams at their respective benches. 45 seconds or so before we begin the second half. Before we do, I want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer. Certainly couldn't bring you Avon or Plainfield varsity basketball without their help. So special thanks to Dave Harold, all our friends at the Flyer, and their corporate sponsor, Hendricks Regional Health. So thanks for being our corporate video sponsor this year, Hendricks County Flyer. Plainfield in black, gold letters and numbers. Little bit of reversal there. Avon in black, gold letters and numbers. Plainfield in the white, red letters and numbers. And it will be Plainfield ball to begin the second half. They trail it by 14. Series of runs in the first half, if you are just tuning in. And as you can obviously tell by the 42-28 advantage, Plainfield had more run, or Avon had more runs than Plainfield. Ball inbounds. Williams across the timeline. Plainfield will now move from left to right on your computer screen. And Jones with it. Dribbles to the foul line. Turnaround. Quick jumper. Stops. Pops. Good for two. And that will make it a 42-30 ball game. Rhodes picks up the ball at the free throw line. Flips it off over to Bodie. Bodie faces up. Dribbles to the foul line. Spin move. Shot up. Shot blocked. Loose ball tracked out of there by Jay. And here come the Quakers running back the other way, all the way to the, and it got stuck. Wide open layup for Courtney, and he couldn't connect. The ball got stuck. That'll be a jump ball. Means it'll belong to the Orioles. So Avon with a chance to. Funkhauser lost the handle on it, gets it back, dribbles now, flips it off. Pump fake and a travel. Going to be called on Avon, 6:54 left to play in the third quarter, and the ball does turn back over to the Orioles. Or to the Quakers, I should say, from the Orioles. Around the horn it comes to Williams, puts it on the floor, takes it to the block. Shot up, no good, draws the foul, and he will shoot two. 6:39 left to play in the third quarter. Plainfield will have to chip away at this one. First one up and no good. Down by double digits, 12-point lead for the Orioles. Second one up, no good, and Plainfield cannot convert. And now a jump ball called. Williams tying it up. And now 30-second timeout called, I believe, by Avon. Head coach Jason Young a little unhappy with the start to the second half. I want to thank Dana Green, the entire athletic staff here at Plainfield High School. Always super hospitable and makes us feel welcome and friendly. So special thanks to Dana and all our friends here at Plainfield High School. Could not do it without them. Jones with it. Dribbles towards the foul line. Now restarts the offense. Flips it on the wing to Jay. Jay comes in towards the center of the floor. Now dribbles back high out on the wing. Takes it all the way to the foul line. And up and in for two. Courtney at 2. And now the lead is 10. Rhodes holding. And now a 5-second call against Avon. So a nice defense to begin the quarter for the Quakers as they have forced a couple turnovers. Jump ball in there as well, and the lead is now 10. Andy Weaver, head coach, shouting out plays, trying to get his team in that perfect position to score. Williams to Jones. You know, Jones is one of those players, they list him at 5'9". I'm not sure if that's right or not, but one of those players, if he were just a couple inches taller, could really be a dominating force because he certainly is providing probably the most hustle of any player for either team on the floor. Several great defensive plays by Jones so far, just out of the effort category. Jones, catch, shoot, 3, no, rebound, Funkhauser. And here comes Avon. Jumper, Van Wansel, no. Loose ball tipped up again. It'll sail out of bounds, and last touch by Plainfield. 4:57 left to play in the quarter. Plainfield down by 10, 42-32. Quakers trying to hang around as Avon attempts to separate itself from Plainfield. And Wansel to throw it in on the sideline. Quickly flips it into Rhodes. Rhodes spin move in the lane, and they're going to call a travel on Rhodes. So another turnover for Avon. Avon struggling mightily to hang on to the basketball early in this second half. Jones, a line drive 2 is good. And the lead is down to 8. 6-0 run for Plainfield to begin the quarter. Around the horn it comes to Van Wansel. And we've got another turnover. Ball belongs to three ball. No good. Rebound pulled out of there. And Klein's got it for Avon. Boy, that would have been nice for Plainfield if that ball would have gone down. Unfortunately for them, it did not. And now it'll be up to Avon to try to rally themselves and get their first points of the half. Van Wansel at 2. It's up and good. And 4 minutes and 15 seconds into the second half, Avon on the board extends the lead back to 10. And a whistle, and I think we're going to get a blocking foul called against Plainfield. I'm sorry, against Avon. Lob into Courtney, and they're going to get him for an obvious travel there. They really had trouble setting his footing, and then by the time he finally did, the violation had occurred. Pretty good showing by the Plainfield student section. We'll pan our camera over there so you can look at them. It is Christmas break, but student section showing up in a fairly decent size for it being a vacation. And now full court press by the Quakers as Avon inbounds the basketball to Klein. Across the timeline it comes. Rhodes, cross court to Funkhauser, hard to the hole, hoop and the harm. And with 3:22 left to play in the third quarter, Funkhauser adds to the lead.
Fouls on Connor Funkhauser, his second foul, team foul number 3. In the game for Avon, number 10, Sam Bloom.
Jumper up, no good, out of bounds. It'll belong to Plainfield. Avon couldn't save it. And there's a steal. Going back the other way. Layup no good. Pass into Funkhauser. Funkhauser to the hole, and he is fouled.
Fouls on 10 penalty, his first foul, team foul number 2.
Funkhauser off 2 free throws, 2:16 left to play. First free throw is up and good.
In the game for the Quakers, number 10, Luke Jones, number 22, Josh Courtney, and number 20, Max Rogowski.
Shot is up. It's good. And that'll make it 48-34. Plainfield with the ball. Courtney to the hole. And the shot is no good. We'll see when they call the foul. Before or after the shot, looks like they will call it a 2-shot foul, so Courtney will head to the foul line, shoot 2, and while he does that, let's thank another one of our sponsors, including Jay's Tree Farm, located at 755 East Joppa Road in Mooresville. They're open from 9 to 5:30 weekends and 3 to 5:30 during the week. Jay's Tree Farm is a great place for family outings and tradition and offers fresh, fragrant trees. And Creekside Family Dentistry invites you to come see Dr. Reed Johnson. They're located at 410 West Main Street in Plainfield. Dr. Johnson has 20 years of service and focuses on family, cosmetic, and implant dentistry. For more information, call them today at 838-6684 or learn more at drreedjohnson.com. .38-35, minute 55 left to play here in the third quarter. Plainfield trails it by 13.
Fouls on Sam Blue, his first foul, team foul number 5. Back in the game for the Quakers, number 13, Will Williams.
Plainfield will have the ball, minute 40 to play here in the third quarter. Quakers trailing it by 13. See what they can come up with. Around the horn it comes. Over to Jay, and a foul is called on... Oh, looks like they're going to hit Bloom of Avon. So that's the 6th team foul against the Orioles this half. Relatively low contact first half. And the next foul the rest of the way means Plainfield will shoot free throws. So perhaps a chance for Plainfield to take advantage as Jones. Backdoor pass to Williams. Nice block from behind by Rhodes. And it'll stay with Avon. Or with Plainfield, I should say. Quakers move the ball around the horn. Williams restarts the offense. Now ball stolen away. Bloom will end up with it for Plainfield, or for Avon, I should say. Going back the other way. And the ball will sail out of bounds. Going to belong to Avon, so the ball will stay with the as we said, been a game of runs pretty much the whole evening for both schools. Neither one really able to from Avon's perspective, never really able to put the Quakers away. From Plainfield's perspective, never really able to get really into the ball game. It's just sort of been a back and forth. And Plainfield will have the ball, 48-35 the score, as time winds down. 35 seconds left to play here in the quarter. Plainfield playing a little game of pass there, high on the wing. Clock continues to wind. Jay with it, flips it off over to Williams. 10 seconds to go. Dribbles all the way to the left side. Now flips it off over to Jones. Jones will fire a long two, and it's up and good, and that'll do it for the third quarter. 48-37. Plainfield continues to nip at the Avon lead as we played three. The Plainfield Eye Care Center is located at 1855 Stafford Road in Plainfield. They're open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday and Tuesday, and from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Wednesday through Friday. They can be reached at 803-2368 and found on the web at plainfieldeyecare.com. They provide expert eye care, fashionable glasses, specialty contact lenses, and more. Since 1961, they congratulate Dr. Schaefer on his retirement and welcome Dr. Megan Walton as their newest optometrist. Hey, do you remember old-fashioned values, good food and good times? Do you remember an ice cream cone and a warm summer's eve and a cherry Coke from the fountain at the corner drugstore? Sweet Treats is a classic bakery and soda shop that does remember when, serving delicious bakery and food items in Avon 6 days a week. From 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Sweet Treats is located at US 36 and Dan Jones, right behind CVS Pharmacy. Bring in a ticket stub for any Avon sporting event or mention you heard this ad and receive 10% off your purchase. Stop in and let Sweet Treats take you back. Way back when. Fourth quarter underway, 48-37. And the long inbound. (48-37), 7:35 left to play in the fourth quarter. 11-point lead. Plainfield with the ball down on that side of the score, so they are down by 11, trying to inch their way back into this one. Williams dribbles left side. Plainfield, and boy, an unforced error there. Andy Weaver, very animated on the sidelines there as the ball slips through the hands of Jones, and it will belong to Avon. Klein across the timeline. Dribbles out of some pressure, takes it all the way to the right side to Van Wansel, a high arcing three, no good. Tipped up and in for two by Funkhauser. Funkhauser for two. Now Jones, spin move. Got blocked. Ball comes to Bloom. Bloom just disregarded the Plainfield player, and then they hit Jones on a reaching foul. Is that Courtney? That was Courtney. He got thrown to the floor. 6:48 left to play in the ball game. It's a 13-point lead for Avon, 50-37. Winner will play at 6:30 Friday night. And they will play the winner of the Danville Tri-West game. And Brownsburg and Cascade will play at 8, and then Saturday night, those two teams will do battle in the championship. So an exciting weekend of basketball coming your way. All the way to the hole. Shot up. No good. Loose ball tipped up. Tracked down. Shot is up. No good. Pulled out of there by Shot is up. Tipped up again. Loose ball by Bloom. Pulled out of there. Here come the Quakers, and that is Jones firing a quick two. And we got a whistle, and I think we're going to have an official's timeout here of some sort. Delay of game warning is called with 5:32 left to play in the ball game. Inbound to Klein. Funkhauser along two, up, no good. Loose ball tipped up, pulled out of there. Here comes Jay. Across the timeline, he'll flip it off over to Williams. 50-39, 4 minutes 50 seconds left to play in the contest. Plainfield trails it by 11, and possessions will start becoming very important here, and that's Williams for three. Cuts the lead to 8. So, to Plainfield's credit, they continue to hang around in this one, and a foul is going to be called on Plainfield. That'll be the 16th foul. Going to hit Jay with the bump. Jay didn't exactly agree with that call, but referee, obviously, his opinion is all that matters. And so we've got a 50-42 score, 4:30 left to play in the ball game. Inbound to Funkhauser. Spin move. Shot up. Partially blocked. And now we're going to get a full timeout called by Andy Weaver. So Weaver will spend a timeout. And with 4:18 to play in the contest, it is a 50-42 ball game. Plainfield with the ball, down by 8. All right, timeout back in. And the game is back on. Plainfield down by 8. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to play in the contest. Williams got away with the push, takes it all the way to the hole, goes up, loose ball, and Van Wansel will come out of there with it, and I'm not sure that's exactly what Andy Weaver wanted. And a jump. Nope, foul called on Plainfield. That'll put Avon to the foul line, and the Quakers will shoot free throws the rest of the way. Funkhauser shot is up. It's good, and the lead is back to 9, 51-42. Shot is up. It's good. And it's now 52-42. Pump fake. Shot is up. It's short. Loose ball tracked down. And Klein comes out of there with it for Avon. Shot blocked. Loose ball saved, but they'll say out of bounds. And it will belong to the Orioles. 3:27 to play. 10-point lead for Avon. In a game where Avon has not been able to put Plainfield away, but Plainfield has not gone away. And Plainfield, unfortunately, though, has not been able to, for them, not been able to cut into the Avon advantage. Really been a game that's been played. There's a long 2 from Bodie is good. Really a game that's been played between about 6 and 14 points the whole night. Evenly matched between the score of 6 and 14. Long 3 is up, no good. Bodie grabs the rebound. Klein has it. And now with the lead at 12, with under 3 minutes to play, a chance for the Quakers perhaps to, or the Orioles rather, to perhaps put the Quakers away. See what they come up with. Van Wansel jumping from the foul line, up and good, and that hurts. Lead extended to 14, 2:45 to play in the contest. Plainfield starting to run out of time here. And now Andy Weaver going to spend a quick timeout. And it'll be a full timeout called by Andy Weaver. Again, want to thank our sponsors once again, including the Hendricks County Flyer, Jay's Tree Farm, Creekside Family Dentistry, Plainfield Eye Care, and Sweet Treats. Couldn't do it without these guys, and special thanks again to our corporate video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer, for enabling us to come out and bring you the games of Plainfield and Avon varsity basketball all year long here on AudioSportsOnline.com. Well, Plainfield definitely needs a basket here as we have moved inside of 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play. They're down by 14. Every possession becomes crucial. Avon's done a nice job every time Plainfield has threatened of really extending that lead back into double digits. Jay with the ball over to Williams. Ball on the floor. Around the horn it comes. 3 ball is up. In and out, no good. They got a good look at a 3. Couldn't get it to go. Van Wansel grabs the rebound. And here comes Avon. Avon probably beginning to look to run the clock out on this one. As Funkhauser with the rebound. Goes up, blocked by Courtney. Out of bounds it'll go. And the ball will belong to Plainfield. Minute 41 to play. 56-42. Avon holding the ball. Really trying to shorten the game now as we are inside of a minute 25. Van Wansel dribbling high on the wing. Up top to Rhodes. Rhodes to Van Wansel. Dribbles on his defender. Now backs it up top near the circles. And now a whistle and a foul on Williams. 1:06 to play. Plainfield will commit the foul, and that will send Avon back to the free throw line. So we'll see if they can connect here and try to further the lead. Shot is up and good from Klein. Lead now to 15. The 8th team foul on Plainfield. Second shot is also good. Oh, nice move by Williams all the way to the basket. Got it to go, and Andy Weaver will spend a timeout. 58-44. 1 minute left to go in the ball game. Timeout, Plainfield. That'll be a full timeout. And give Plainfield credit, not giving up. Andy Weaver still calling those timeouts, still setting up the defense for his Orioles. Now there's nearly a steal. It is a steal. Plainfield able to get the ball back. They need to move quickly. Courtney fires at 3. It's up. It's good. And the lead is cut to 11. Line across the 10-second line. And a foul is going to be called with 30 seconds to play. Plainfield got what they wanted. Quick 2, steal 3, and they've shaved 5 points off a 16-point deficit in a matter of a few seconds, though it's probably going to be too late. Shot is up. It's no good. Rebound pulled out of there. And here come the Quakers. Running back the other way. See what they can come up with here. Shot blocked. Funkhauser comes out of there with it. Now a foot race to the basket and a foul from behind with 16 seconds to play. And it looks like that Avon's going to hang on here tonight. Play at 6:30 on Friday evening. Shot is up and good. 59-47. Could be the final possession here for the Quakers. Williams a quick two, up, no good. Loose ball fought for. Track down, shot up, no good. Tipped up, and it'll sail out of bounds with 6 seconds to play. Ball will belong to Avon, so that should do it for tonight's game. That'll be the inbound. It will not be contested. Avon will hold up 4-3, 2-1. 59-47, our final tonight, as Avon takes it over Plainfield. Thank you very much for watching us. Until next time, I'm Rob Kendall saying have yourself a great evening. Avon 59, Plainfield 47. So long, everybody.